It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got a rematch of last year's divisional round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Buccaneers and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the...
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
I'll raise my hand as one that was reminded once again why Baker Mayfield was the #1 pick years ago to Cleveland. He expressed it last year from beginning to end in Tampa. Resurrected his career. Led these Buccaneers to a division title and a playoff win over the Eagles. By the way, earned a new contract to stay down there in Tampa Bay as a starter. He's always had the moxie. He's always had the fight. Last year he had the consistency and the attention to detail to take his game to another level. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Baker. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It's a point of emphasis at practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. They'll field this at the 33. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and he what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action on 1st down. He finds Laporta. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 36. Pass complete to his back. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action here. He's got it, room to run. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could...
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He's off to the races. And it's a touchdown. He made the catch and took it the rest of the way. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Now gone. Short pass caught by his tight end. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 27. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Who set it down, score him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw it again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Badgley for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's It's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Throwing, Baker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Baker now. This one's taken in by Ahi. And they bring him down around the 34. Second and 3 now. From the 34. Got Evans, it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Here's Baker to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On target to Godwin. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Mayfield set to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's into the hands of Wright. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Throwing it again here. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. He'll throw it yet again. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards. You know, Kate, that's exactly what yourself off the field.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Bryce Hall picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Catch made. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Here's Baker. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those linebackers, they seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. Very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Goff. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. No return on that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. In the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that means third down coming up. Now here's Mayfield. That's brought in by White. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Coming left is White. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. To throw, Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Now Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Mayfield will look to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. On the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Motioning Williams left. They go play action on first. Throw complete to Williams. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now gone. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And they will score, touchdown Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Badgley for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the Buccaneers facing a 3rd and 6. Mayfield to throw. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Throw pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, or opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. This one's hauled in on the left side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it, room to run. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Adding to their lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Gone. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Now here he goes. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Goff setting to throw. Open receiver. Caught. He's able to get this down to the 13. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. From the red zone now. Almost First down 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be second down. Throwing is gone. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And this is a 4-point game as they've gone to the locker rooms for halftime. The Cowboys locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Next, we head off to check out another game. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Devin Singletary with both of their touchdowns thus far as he scored twice on the ground. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And that game's gone to the half, all even at 10-10. The Lions got a very strong performance out of their quarterback, Jared Goff. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter. So he has been on target throughout.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Play action on 1st down. Big catch is made, and he got defeated too. It's a 13-yard play, so the Buccaneers raising the challenge flag. They saw that last play differently.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. They'll run here on 1st down. He finds him 16 yards in the new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one's complete right side. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he had a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Falls to the ground now left, incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings them to 3rd down. Here's Baker to throw. What with the play on that one? It hits the deck, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He fields it cleanly. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action on 1st. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Goff back to throw. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now off play action. That's caught for the 1st. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 1st down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing it again here. To the left sideline, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They are now set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They go play action here. He's got it! And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Oh, and that one is just incomplete. Made the catch, but he ran out of real estate there on the sideline. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll throw it again. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now gone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Michael Badgley on now for the Lions field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 32. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Throwing, Baker. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Mayfield set to pass. This finds Evans, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Here's Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, a run for White. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Baker now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Now Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Oh, the defender runs at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick him into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Throwing off the play fake here. And that one's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll motion a tight end left. Throw on third down. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it, room to run. And he pushes this thing out of the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Goff. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Goff setting to throw. He has the first over the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Third and long for him here. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Trying to throw here out of the gun.
Holding. Offense.
Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Decent gain here, but short of the first. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here's Baker to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
He's got it at the 12. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Gibbs. Juke the defender. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Off to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. There's a handoff up the gut. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the flex, 49.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was brought down by
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it, so that's going to bring up 4th down. A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
This offense ready to get going again now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. Hauled in by Godwin. reaches the red zone at the 21. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
This ball's cut by Palmer. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing, Baker. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning left. 2nd and 4. Ooh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game in the 4th quarter, decision-making's also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Back out runs their offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They'll go left side here with White. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. The give now to White. And he surrendered just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Looking to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And the pressure brings him down, but wait just a second. I see a flag. Gonna have to sort this one out.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty moves him closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on fourth. Looking to throw. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And they don't get a desperately needed first down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from a short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. They'll run now on second down. And give him 6 on the rod as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third and just 2 to go. Setting up to pass. It's taken in by Williams. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense takes its third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another one for Gibbs. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Another carry for him. And And he's able to drive up past the 40. That's good for 6 yards, but it sets up 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.